Hi, I'm Josh Smithson with Kerr County Young Life. In Kerr County, we have two different high school Young Life clubs represented by four different high schools. We have one wildlife club for middle school students as well as a Young Lives club for teen mom. All of those ministries will be taking camp trips this summer. We have 6 different camp trips that goes along with our camp plan that I'll explain in just a minute. But the reason we want to keep camp affordable in Kerr County, in both of our high schools, we have over 40% on free and reduced lunches. In our middle school, that number is up closer to 44-45% on free and reduced lunch. And so we have to keep camp affordable. The other reason is because around Kerrville, there's about 50 to 60 other summer camps. And so we not only have to keep camp affordable for those students, but we also are in competition really with all these other summer camps in the area. And so we've got to price our camp according to that to make sure that that kids want to join us for their summer. And so our camping plan looks something like this. During 7th grade, we take our 7th graders on a polar bear weekend. So it's just a weekend wildlife retreat that we do each February. And then once they're in 8th grade, our 8th graders, we take them to wildlife camp. This summer we'll be going over to Camp Buckner in Marble Falls. After 9th grade, or during their 9th grade year, we do a freshman-only polar bear retreat in December, and then we also do a freshman-only beach camp at the beginning of June. And that's the summer camp experience for our freshmen or those that are completing their freshman year. After their sophomore year is when we invite them into going to one of our Young Life camp properties. This summer we'll be going to Windy Gap. The bus cost to get to Windy Gap from Kerr County is $9,400 this year, and we're committed to not passing on transportation costs to any of our campers. That's one way that we're able to at least price camp a little bit lower. And so we commit to raising all the money for buses, for rental vans, for Suburbans, for gas, whatever that may be, on the front end, so we can price camp lower. So kids are the only price that they ever see is the actual cost of camp. And so we don't charge them for t-shirts or travel or any of the extra things that go along with that, or for their leaders. And so we ask our leaders to help us pay for their trip. We fundraise a lot of that for them, and then they help on some ends of that as well, so that we can price camp lower for the students that want to. The only exception to that really is for Young Lives Camp. We don't pass on any cost to our teen moms, as they have the added cost of having a baby, and so we don't pass any of the cost onto them. We scholarship them at 100% each year. And so after that, after their junior year, we encourage work crew. And if we can't get them onto work crew at a Young Life property, we have relationships with a lot of the camps that are here local, and we try to plug kids into work crew in some form or fashion after their junior year. And then after their senior year, we take them on the wilderness trip through Young Life, the backpacking trip up in the San Juan Mountains. It's a discipleship trip we believe is a great foundation for their own personal relationship with Jesus that sends them off to college. And so we've saved that trip for after their senior year and do it that way. And so that's a little bit of our 6-year camping plan. Last year in Kerr County, summer 2014, we gave away close to $26,000 in camp scholarships that we raised in addition to our budget. This year we hired a second staff person for West Kerr County, and so our budget increased significantly, and we're still trying to raise another $25,000 to $26,000 in camp scholarships. We've expended the foundations and grants that we can write here locally over the last several years, trying to make camp affordable, and are looking for another avenue to be able to do that this summer. So we would really appreciate the opportunity to have you invest in our area, have you invest in the kids of Kerr County, and allow us to price camp more affordably for them again this summer and beyond. So on behalf of the 150 students that will attend a camp trip with Kerr County Young Life this year, we want to say thank you.